I'm delighted to be here. I'm Prakash. I know him from 1978. It's a long time ago, which means also tells you how old I am. Right? So
as well as me.
Yeah. So I'm delighted to be here. I heard everyone. I'm apparently with a very august, educated audience. So thank you for the invitation. I very quickly, I have about 45 minutes. Yeah? So you can ask me questions and things like that. Very quickly, I'm a guest faculty at IIT Madras right now, but my life was different long ago. I started working at the Taj Coromandel. I'm just telling you this because I see a lot of young people here, and I think life is much more than much more than simply degrees and everything else. Life is about experiences and trying and find out if there's nothing in this life that you don't want to have experience with. So I started my life at the Taj Coromandel long ago. Oh, by the way, thank you very much for introducing yourself with all those qualifications. I also did my BCom, but I failed 3 times. It's very difficult to fail in BCom. Very difficult. Try, any of you try, it's going to be very difficult. But I did it. First time I studied BCom in AM Jain College, Agarchand Manmul Jain College. I hated commerce. So, all my friends were from the Marwadi community, which means we were very good in accounts. Very good in accounts. And I was the sore apple there. So I took cost accounts, special accounts, and banking. So first time I wrote my exam, I got 17, 18 and 19. How can you get 19 in banking? But I got it. Then at that time we had what is called a tutorial college. So you could go to a tutorial college and learn, like tuition. So I went to a tutorial college called Minerva Tutorials in Egmore. And there I studied with a proper tutor and all that. Again I failed. I got 19, 20 and 21. And then again I worked hard. Now, this is the time I said I don't want to be a graduate in my life. I want to do something else. And so I was walking on Nungambakam High Road and I was looking for a job. I went from shop to shop, saying, can I have it? And this is where I think life really taught me that it's okay. It's okay to fail. It's okay not to succeed in life, right? So I went from place to place, and then I saw the Taj. And I think this is where also we start to understand that we really start to believe in ourselves, right? So normally for someone who has failed in a graduate exam, you wouldn't even consider the Taj as a place. But I walked into the Taj and I met the general manager. He was very upset with me because I wanted to meet him. And I met him and I said, he said, why are you here? I said, I want a job. He said, what have you done? I said, I just failed in my BCom. He said, but how dare you ask me for a job when you failed in the BCom? I said, but for a job I'm asking, you don't need commerce. I want to be a receptionist. For a receptionist, I just need to speak. So he saw that probably whatever determination in my eyes, and he said, okay, you can start from tomorrow. So I became a front office assistant at the Taj. That was one of the best years of my life because that's where I learned. I learned about dealing with people, about smiling at people. I learned how to polish my shoes because you have to. Then I learned that people get angry with you, not because they hate you, but because they are tired. They have traveled all over the world. And the first thing they see is one person standing in the reception. And they want to shout at somebody. So they see you and they shout. And then you just have to smile and say, I'm sorry, sir, you had a terrific bad day and all that. So that was a big part of my life. And therefore, to all of you here, I see very young people here. Do not worry about the industry you're in. Explore any industry you want. You have a great qualification, CMA. So use the CMA to say whether can you be in the movies? Can you be in politics? Right? Can CMA serve a purpose? I don't know, in anything at all. So just you have to spread your. And then of course after the Taj I joined Law College, which was a big difference. and I practiced as an advocate in the Madras High Court, and now here I am in front of you. So it's been a wonderful journey. I'm very inspired to speak to you because I see a lot of young people here, which is what at IIT Madras I teach design thinking, and I teach a subject called biomimicry, and I also do a topic called systems thinking. Systems thinking is the ability to look at yourself as not just one. So when you see Shiva, you don't just see me, right? You see me, my family, you see my health, you see my career, you see my dreams, you see my faults, you see my success, you see my failure. And in IIT Madras, when you come there, you will find there are these 20 years, 21-year-olds who are extremely stressed. Extremely stressed. They just want credits. They want to really get a great job. That's all they are thinking about. So what we do for them is to teach them systems thinking. We say, and I would like many of you to do that, right? Take a piece of paper and write your age. Let's say you're 21 years old, and tell yourself you may probably live up to 80. So 21 to 80. And then take a helicopter and go up in your life and look at your life from a helicopter's point of view, and you will see magic. So you have a choice in front of you. You can be very upset because you fail in an exam. Many of my students keep depressed because they have got 2 marks less than someone else. You can be very upset for something that happens to you in your life today. But you can also take a helicopter, each one of you, and look at the world from your helicopter, and you will see a different you. You will see maybe 5 years from now you finish your CMA, 10 years from now you fall in love, and you get married to this wonderful person. 15 years, see, I'm already seeing the stars in here. All of you saying, okay, love, right? 15 years from now, you get children. 20 years from now, you build a house. 25 years from now, you travel around the world. 40 years from now, you retire and do whatever you want. So look at the big picture. Look at the way it changes, right? From who you think you are. You think you are a failure, 2 marks less than your friend, but actually you're not. So as soon as you go home today, pick a piece of paper and draw your life and send it to me. And we can have a long discussion on that. Any questions up to now? I know that there's something else I'm supposed to say, but I'm so inspired by the young people in this audience that I couldn't help but give you all this gyan. Right? So tell me, any questions? Let's make it a dialogue sort of thing.
You said you become twice, right?
Yeah, right. Actually twice, because third time I passed.
Then no more questions.
No?
Then no more questions from you.
Get no more?
Then no more questions from you.
No more. Acha.
How do you handle the family pressure?
Are you? I'm sorry, family pressure. Yeah, of course. My mother started crying, my father cried twice. Everybody cried. The worst thing was everybody said, how? How is it possible? And for me also it's still a mystery. How is it possible? Yeah, there is pressure. In answer to your question, a lot of pressure. I don't know. Sometimes when you fail in life, there is something else that is pushing you, right? So there is pressure, but pressure is, yeah, it's okay. Any other questions?
Do you have any insight on how to handle failure?
How to handle failure? Yeah, so I don't have an insight on how to handle failure, but failure is going to happen to it's already happened to all of us in several ways. So it's going to become something that, I don't know if there's something called failure.
Some people don't like it, then
Yeah.
they fail. How do you want them to handle the situation and keep going?
So I don't have an ready-made, it would be silly of me to give you a ready-made answer. But I guess, see, one thing, we were talking about, we do a happiness course, we have a course called Happiness in IIT Madras. So there was an exercise about your question. And we said, what happens when you fail? And every student was saying, whatever happens. And then we came to a conclusion that when you fail, you actually understand your own strength. You understand what you're weak in, right? So once you fail, you're weak in something, you understand what you're strong in. So failure is a very nice way to find out what, so for instance, if I failed in my BCom, I could have been a very mediocre chartered accountant if I had passed, right? I would probably have done my CA, but I would never be a world-class CA because commerce is not my thing. My thing is really law. My thing is really speaking, training, teaching. So I think that's what happens when you fail. For instance, when you fail in a relationship, you understand how much power you have to love someone, right? That person may have left you, but you understand how much you have the power to love somebody.
So there are only two circumstances for which the younger generation can take, right? They never think failure as a failure. It's a learning.
Yeah.
Either they win or they learn. They
True,
never
very
fail,
true.
Right?
Thank you for the question. Nice one. Anyone else?
What made you pursue law?
Law. Okay. Actually, if I tell you the truth, okay, you will understand. Law is the only course you can get if you have done all this in your life. Law is the last resort. Law is the last resort of I don't want to use a bad villains. அதுன்னு ஒரு காலேஜ் அங்க இருக்கு ஒண்ணுமே இல்லையா லா பண்ணேன் எக்ஸாக்ட்லி த டயலாக் ஹேப்பன்ஸ் ஒண்ணுமே இல்லையா என்ன கோர்ஸ் மெடிக்கல் பண்ண முடியாது இன்ஜினியரிங் பண்ண முடியாது லா காலேஜ் சேர்ந்தேன் தட்ஸ் இட் of course there's also a deep found love in me for languages so again law was very yes Prakash.
No, law is also a profession that lets you speak.
Yeah, true.
You
But
speak.
unfortunately, I don't know. Is it okay to continue like this?
Yeah,
Huh?
I think.
Actually, you're saying it's better than. Sorry, I think okay, because it's okay, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm supposed to do something else. You won't tell Prakash enappa yaare kutinu vanda nee.
The only thing is, we will still get CPE, right?
You are only the result.
So, I don't know, personal stories. So what happened was, law was a big ambition, big dream. And so I joined law, I did well in law. Just because I did badly in BCom, don't say I'm a Nandi fellow. So I did well in law. I actually got a first class. And I started practicing. Big ambition. Again, one big lesson for us. Huge ambitions. I wanted to become a Supreme Court judge. My best friends are Supreme Court judges. Justice Ramasubramaniam from the Supreme Court. Justice Chandru and I are great friends. Justice Chandru, you must know, right? That movie. In the movie, right? J-Beam. So Chandru and I are very good friends. In Ikuda, he had sent some messages. So my company was these people. And I was part of the legal aid board and all that. But life is not. In life, you think something and then something else happens. And so I couldn't pursue the dream of becoming a Supreme Court judge because my father had retired and I made some bad decisions in my life, very bad decisions in my life, and therefore I couldn't practice. But otherwise, law has always been a love for me. But there's also something in life called vicarious pleasure. Vicarious is a legal term. Vicarious means if I don't get joy, I can get joy because somebody else is successful. That is, all parents have vicarious pleasure. They may not do IAS, but if their son does IAS, they get happy. So for me, is it okay for me to share personal stories?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Is it okay for you?
Yeah, it's okay. So what happened was I couldn't practice law. I couldn't practice. I couldn't go and become a judge in the High Court and Supreme Court. But one very strange thing happened. I also used to teach French when I was in law college. I used to teach French in several schools and colleges. And so I got a call. I got a call from a lady. I'm not going to tell you her name because, And she said, excuse me, Mr. Shiva. I said, yes. I said, he said, you remember me? I said, your name? She told me her name. And I said, yeah, I remember you, of course. She said, I wanted to thank you. I said, for what? She said, I have become a judge in the Madras High Court. She's a judge now. I said, wow, how? She said, no, because when you used to come to teach French, you used to bring your gown and coat, and from school you used to go straight to the High Court. So when I used to see you, I told myself, I'm going to become a lawyer one day. And I became a lawyer, now I'm a judge. So what? It's nothing to do with me. But look at what's happening, right? You are unwittingly exerting your influence on other people. So many people who spoke today, they may not know it. For instance, she's very young. She may not know it. But look at the influence that she's casting upon all of you, right? Many of you will want to be like her one day. And so life is very, very magical that way. You never know on whom you are making an impression on and from whom you are getting impressions on. Too much gyan? Okay. Any other questions? How much time do you have? Need to. Yeah, any questions?
Were
Yes.
you a student of Alliance Francaise de Madras?
I'm sorry?
Were you a student of Alliance Francaise de Madras? Where you
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm also.
Oh, you speak. When did you finish?
So 2016, I started my career as a translator.
Oh, nice. Vous parlez français?
We, you
Appa,
are.
I tested her. By the way, all of you, you're talking about US and all that. You must. Oh, I was. Prakash's sister was 2 years junior to me at Alliance Francaise. That's how I know Prakash. You must learn a foreign language, please. Today it's very easy to learn. I don't. I speak Tamil, English, and Hindi, and French. That's all. Only 4. I like Malayalam.
Which foreign language?
I'm sorry? Foreign?
Which
French.
foreign
French.
language?
French.
No. We have to study.
I'm sorry?
You prefer for us to study.
But if you want to learn a language from a world point of view, French. I'm sorry about this, but French is losing its place. So you start with.
I was going to hear from you.
No, I thought Mandarin, Japanese. Why Japanese? Because Japan likes people who speak Japanese. I was working in TCS for a long time, Tata Consultancy Services, for almost 20 years. Even today, we are not able to take software to Japan. They don't want you if you don't speak English, if you don't speak Japanese. So Japanese and Spanish. The whole of South America speaks Spanish. So any of these 3 languages, Spanish, Japanese, and Mandarin. German, if you want to get into precision engineering and all that, if you want to manufacture machinery and all that. Any other questions? That's all, you're saying enough. Okay, so what I'll do is, since we're supposed to have that in the agenda, I might as well do this topic, because then you'll be happy that something happened. Eh? Okay, so this is, I don't know, when Prakash called me and said, I didn't expect that you'll be so bored. So anyway, no, I'm just joking. So when Prakash called me and said that we must talk about something, I said, can I go away with offering you a tool for doing something, right? So because all of you are into management and all that, so this is a nice tool for you to think. So when you're learning this, tell yourself that you're learning something to helping you to think. So what we are going to learn now is a tool for thinking. What are we going to learn? I have this habit, so you better be careful. So let's make it very interactive. Ask questions, but at the end of 20 minutes, you should promise yourself that you now have a tool for thinking. Why is it important? Because we never learn thinking in schools. We are thinking all the time. Right now you're thinking about something, but you never learn how to think. You don't learn about thinking in schools, you don't learn how to think in college, you never learn how to think. So there is this person called Edward de Bono. Edward de Bono is the author of the 6 thinking hacks, which is what we're going to learn today. So in 1999, I had the opportunity to learn from Edward de Bono from TCS, and I have been talking about this tool ever since, right? So what we will do, you have paper with you? Anyone? Paper, pencil? I am that schoolmaster type, so I'm sorry. Okay, doesn't matter. Just just remember, I'll share the presentation with you, okay? But pay attention now. Otherwise, no credits. What is that, sir? What is that you'll give them? C, no.
CPE.
Yeah,
No
nothing.
C, no P, no E.
Yeah, correct. All right, so what we are going to learn is a tool. Acha. Are you good? All right. You'll change. Okay. So, 6 hats, right? So, you want to go to the previous slide. Next slide. Next slide. So, this one, what is this? It's called tools. So, essentially, what is the meaning of a tool? T-O-O-L. Meaning of a tool. You have to answer. I was teacher, so. What is the meaning of a tool?
It helps to make the job easier.
Excellent. So, a tool is something that makes your job easy. For instance, this is a tool for extending your voice. This is a tool for communication, tool for writing, tool for speaking, tool for drinking water. We are surrounded by tools. Surrounded by tools. And all of us are very good in making tools. I'm sure you have a lot of tools in CMA, right? So, the question is then, why not tools for thinking? The next slide. Do I have to keep saying next? I know, but how will, can I change that? Can I come here and change it? Let me stand here.
Do you have this one?
No, it's okay, don't matter. Yeah, I'll be here. What happened? Yeah, I'll be here.
Excuse me, Shiva. Unfortunately, they don't have a tool to change the
No,
slide.
all right, so there are 6 hats. So what we are going to learn is 6 thinking hats. Pay attention please, just because I'm away doesn't mean I'm not looking at you. So 6 thinking hats, okay? Now, when you start to think, what do you need? For thinking, what do you need?
Brain.
Okay, little less deep. You need a thinker. And one more thing.
Object or
Wow, very good. If I had chocolate, I would have given it to you. So you need an object for thinking. So let's look for an object. I need a bottle of water. Because I have this bottle of water for the last 20 years I'm using bottle of water. So I'm used to that example. Is there anyone? Okay, glass of water. Yeah, glass of water. So now, look, it's a magic show, you know. So I am the thinker and this is the object for thinking. Now I want to think about this. Now when I am talking to you, think about, is that what they are learning, CMA?
Yes.
They are learning what, management? What are they learning?
Management
Management
accounting.
account.
Management accounts, okay. So when I am talking about the bottle, your mind must think about management accounting. Otherwise it doesn't make sense to you. You'll say, why are you talking about tumbler of water and all that? So management accounting, right? All of you have management accounting in your head because you're thinking about it. Now I am the thinker, I'm thinking about the bottle of water. I put on a white hat. What hat?
White.
When I put on the white hat, I only think about information. What I know, what I need to know. Very good, thanks. What I know, what I need to know. So what I know about the bottle, I know there is water. I know
You can drink.
How much?
how much water there is. I know
The color of water.
the color. I know
Shape.
I know the shape. I know.
It can help me to drink some water.
I need to know. What do I want to know?
Purpose.
How much? Okay, I want to know where it was made. I want to know the cost. I want to know who it belongs to. I want to know where it comes from. I want to know how to dispose of it. I know, I want to know. Similarly, in management, what do you know? What do you want to know? So you start to think. And then you remove your white hat. And put on a yellow next. Yellow hat. When you put on the yellow hat, you only think about benefits, value. What is the benefit of the bottle of water? Stay hydrated, very good. Go ahead. You never thought you would come and learn all this, no? When they invited you, nalla dinner and all that. You never thought, no, wow, what is this? Okay, sir, sorry, yellow. Anyone? Yeah, whenever you're thirsty, you can have it. It holds water. You can carry it wherever you go, right? What else can you do? If someone attacks you, you can prevent the attack. You can hit somebody. You can break it and kill someone. So much, right? Benefits. What did you say? Huh? Yes, you can. So therefore, yellow hat. Now think about yellow hat about management accounting. And then you remove your yellow hat. Remove your yellow hat, put on a black hat. See, he's already got it. He's a trainer, so. So, black hat. Black hat is about difficulty, caution, problem, risk. What is the difficulty in this? What is the caution? What is the problem? What is the risk? What is the difficulty?
Sir, the amount of pollutants.
I'm sorry?
Sir, the amount of pollutants in this water.
Very good. Lot of pollutants in the bottle, in the glass. What is difficulty? How long can it last? Okay. Then? Okay. Then black hat difficulty. Price of the water. It can leak, right? It can fall down,
Plastic pollution.
right? Pollution. So black hat is not a negative hat. Black hat is an important hat because black hat helps you understand planning. For instance, if you're going for a picnic next week, what is the black hat? Black hat is, it may rain, the driver may get drunk, children may get lost. So black hat is a very powerful hat for planning. So white hat, yellow hat,
Benefits and liabilities.
black hat, brilliant. And then you remove your black hat and put on a the red hat is not a thinking hat. The red hat is a feelings hat. Next slide. So these are the feelings. You love something or you hate something. Life is red hat, right? For instance, you fall in love because of red hat. You divorce because of red hat. You buy something because of red hat. You buy a house because of red hat. You get a job because red hat is about feelings. I love something, I hate something. And we make all our decisions using the red hat. Everybody tells you that person is a bad person, but you say no, I love him. Right? So red hat is a decision making hat. Red hat is the one that makes you help decisions. But what is strange about red hat? What is strange? Prakash, tell me, Shiva, what is the red hat about your children? Ask me.
What is your red hat about your children?
What does Prakash want to know? What are my feelings? What are my feelings about my children? And I can say I
Love them.
I can say I
Love them.
I can say I hate them. I can say I hate my children. You can be very upset. But you can't put me in jail. Sir, நான் வந்து children I hate பண்றானா sir. Police will say நான் என்னமா பண்றது? Right? You can't put me in jail. So Red Hat gives you permission. Red Hat gives you permission to express your feelings. Red Hat is about hate. So same Prakash, same tomorrow. Ask me Shiva, what's your Red Hat about your children?
What is your red hat about your children?
And I can say I
Love them.
love my children. What are we learning?
Change opinion.
Red Hat keeps changing all the time. All the time. Right? It has got nothing to do with you. Someone loves you very much today, someone doesn't like you tomorrow. You love a sari today, tomorrow you hate it. You love your car today, that same car you sell some other day. Right? And suddenly we are learning the Red Hat is a very powerful hat, helps you to decide. So white hat,
Information.
I can't hear you.
Information.
I only hear him. Yellow hat, black hat, red hat, very good. And then you remove your red hat and put on a green hat. The green hat is the creativity hat. The black hat is the problem hat, the green hat creativity hat. The green hat looks for ideas all the time, right? For instance, the black hat about the bottle was, the bottle may fall down or the bottle will leak. What is the green hat to prevent leaking?
Put a cap.
Put a cap. Or, huh?
Drink it.
Drink it completely, very good. Or hire someone to carry it for you wherever you go, right? The black hat about the picnic, children may get lost. What is your green hat? To prevent children from getting lost?
Keep a watch.
Huh?
Keep a watch.
Keep a watch then. Okay. Or tie them to a tree. How you wish, right? As parents, how we wish we can tie children to the tree and enjoy the picnic.
Now I know the red hat about it.
So therefore, green hat is the creativity hat. So I hope you guys are thinking about white hat on management, information, what you know, what you need to know is very important, right? So go and find out what is it that you need to know about CMA, because that will fill in the gap. Because everybody knows, but there are certain things only some people know. What is it? What is the yellow hat about management? What is the black hat? Anyone? What is the black hat about management? I'm sorry? You get a lot of inputs now.
It's based on assumptions.
Huh?
This is based on assumptions.
Okay.
Passing the exam.
Passing the exam. Good one. Very good. Very good. Nice.
Exam pass करने
What is your red hat? Red hat about management. What's your red hat about management? What's your red hat about management?
Political hat.
Huh? Red hat. Feelings. You like it, you don't like it. You don't have to say you like it. Sometimes you like, sometimes you hate it. Okay. What is your, now you have to look for green hat on the black hat. How do you pass your exams? Right? Okay, so white hat information, yellow hat benefits, black hat problems, green hat creativity, and red hat feelings. And the last of the hats is the, why am I still holding the photo? The last of the hats is the blue hat. Now, as management accountants, this is very probably one of the most important hats for you, because many of you in this room, or some of you, all of you maybe, can actually become blue hats. Apart from your management degree and everything that you said, you can say, I'm also a blue hat. A blue hat is it's a skill that is not available in the world anymore. It's a facilitator hat. What's a facilitator?
enable
Somebody who enables, who runs meetings. I was very popular in TCS because I used to run meetings, right? So people call me, Ramdurai calls me and says, Shiva, come to Bombay tomorrow. So there is nobody to run meetings. You should become a blue hat. Put it in your qualification saying I'm a facilitator. And people want, so a blue hat is a facilitator hat, a referee hat, an umpire hat. The blue hat starts the thinking and the blue hat ends the thinking, right? That is the role of a blue hat. A blue hat is a facilitator hat. I'll demonstrate to you how it works. Let's say, what is your name?
Ananya.
Ananya,
Vijayalakshmi.
Vijay Lakshmi and
Huma.
spell it?
H-U-M-A.
It's Huma, right? So Ananya, Vijay Lakshmi and Huma. Just watch, okay? So that you can learn the blue hat. Next slide, please. Sorry, yeah. Next slide. Next. Enough. So now, supposing the four of us are working in an organization, and I am saying, Ananya, Vijay Lakshmi and Huma, let's meet tomorrow at 10 a.m. to discuss doing business in China. What have I done? Let's meet tomorrow at 10 a.m. to discuss how to do business in China. So all the three of them are there at 10 o'clock in the morning in the meeting room. And I come in and I say, thank you for being here today. Let's start the meeting. What hat am I wearing?
Blue.
Brilliant, very good. Good, I'm starting the meeting. And then I start the meeting. I say, okay, Ananya, what is your information on China? What hat am I asking? Very good. What is your information on China? Just say anything. China is a very big country.
Currently, we have a good relationship with China right now.
Right, we have a good relationship with China. Information on China. Anything you want.
Whether it is good or bad. I'll go with the red.
I need to know whether it's good to do business there. Uma. Anything you want. China is a big country, say.
It's a big country.
China. So what is happening? What did you notice? All of them put on the
white hat.
same hat, not white hat, same hat, which avoided any argument. Right? There was no argument. They were not interested in each other. She didn't say, Kuma, what are you saying? Ananya, what is wrong? No. They were not interested in each other, they were interested in the topic. The topic is China. And that is what the 6 hats does. So that is the discipline of the hat. Everybody puts on the same hat. And then we can do yellow hat on China, we can do black hat on China, etc. The meeting is fast, everybody is thinking together and all that. Now, what hat is going on?
White hat.
What is white hat? Yeah, Ananya, while the white hat is going on, just for fun, say, I hate China.
I hate China.
What hat? What did the blue hat say? Huh? Say it, good. Not now, brilliant. So the blue hat will say, I'm sorry Ananya, you can't express red hat when the white hat is going on. So this is the discipline of the hat. All of us make this mistake in thinking. We are thinking about information, suddenly we go to problems. So it's a very big discipline for a thinker to stay in the hat. Okay, 1. Same topic, China, blue hat, 3 of them. While talking about white hat, Vijayalakshmi, can you say, in Mexico, I know in Mexico they speak Spanish. Say, I know in Mexico they speak.
They speak Spanish in Mexico.
What hat? I know they speak Spanish in Mexico. What hat? Why are you hesitant? What hat? What will the blue hat tell her? Brilliant. The blue hat will say, we're talking about China, not Mexico. But another big problem in thinking. We are thinking about something, we shift to something else. So finish your thinking on China and then go to Mexico. So that's the discipline of focus. I tell you, if I was teaching you creative thinking, this is the only thing you need in creativity. Focus. What am I thinking about right now? I may have a lot of problems in my life. Right now, my job is to deliver this lecture. That's it. So focus is extremely critical. And then of course time. So I fix the time before the meeting starts. I say, let's finish the meeting in half an hour. I look at my watch and say thank you. That's it. Blue hat. So white hat,
Information.
yellow hat, black hat, green hat,
Creativity.
red hat, and blue hat, manage. That's it. Over. It's finished. Finished. Now you over. We can eat dosa now. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Next slide. Next slide. So you can use the hats for individual thinking, thinking alone. You want to buy a house, you take a piece of paper and say information on house, problems about house, think. You can also think together as we just saw. And then next slide. So you can be used as in a group, you can use it to make a PPT, a presentation, you can use it to file a memo, file a report, right? Anything you want. Really, we're talking about structured thinking, that's all. Nothing magical. Just same thinking, you have 6 buckets, you put the thinking in each bucket, that's it. You're not doing any magic at all. Simply structuring as management accountants, you always know, is very important in life. Structure, right? Yes. Test for you. What is the certificate you'll give them?
CPE.
CPE. Yeah, so you want the CPE? You have to answer the questions. Hey, no. Go mala.
Shiva, before you do that, for CPEs, right, the norm is we don't have to get everything right. We just have to score 80%, right? Or 70%.
That's right, yeah. 75, 80.
75.
So name the hat.
Because you know conduct interest, I say 20% वाले बोल.
Name the hat. Next one. In the hat, what hat?
Information.
I can't say information. Brilliant. Second. Very good. Benefit of swimming pool. Yellow hat. Benefit. Next.
Benefit.
I hate swimming pool. The most popular hat. Next. Let's put some toys. Yeah. Creativity, new. And finally,
Deciding.
so there are certain rules in the hats. There are certain rules. No particular sequence. And you can start with any hat. You don't have to do all the 6 hats. I can say, Ananya, let's talk about black hat about management. No white hat, no yellow hat. We just want to speak black hat. We don't want to speak about any other hat. So there is no order. After some time, Ananya can say, Shiva, can we do some white hat on management, please? So no order. The order just happens. Use as many hats as you want to, which means what? One minute. Which means, what is the meaning of this? What's the meaning?
As many probability or combination of the same.
Very good. So the swimming pool is dangerous because children can drown. What hat? Black hat. Let's put some lifeguards around the swimming pool to prevent children from drowning. Green hat. Lifeguards are expensive because they charge a lot of money. Black hat. Let's ask for volunteers from IIT Madras to become green hat. But volunteers may not know how to swim. Black hat. Let us teach them how to swim. What have we done? Black, green, black, green, black, green, till you get a green that you like. So what are we learning? We are learning that you will never get green right. You will always be disappointed with your first few greens. Always in life, you will be disappointed with the first few answers. But you go deeper, 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 persist, persist. Then you get the answer that suits your context and your culture and your background. Sometimes we seek answers that have nothing to do with us. That is somebody else's answer, not our answer. But we want to copy somebody else's answer. So he became an actor, I should become an actor too. He became world famous, I should become. That's not our context. Becoming world famous is not important. Anyway, then everyone wears the same hat, we saw that. This is very important. Why is it important? What are you learning from this? What are you learning? Everyone is capable of thinking under any hat. What are you learning? Huh?
Not limit yourself.
What are you learning?
Any suggestion is fine.
No. What are you saying? You're learning that.
How to think.
What?
How to think.
What are you learning from this? Brilliant. Thank you. So therefore, you don't limit your ability to think. For instance, my father always had a black hat about me. Like all fathers, I think. All that. But my father never expressed yellow hat. That is because he never thought yellow. But suppose I go in front of my father. Suppose you go to my father. My father's name was Balakrishna. You go to my father and or hide one yellow hat and say, Mr. Balakrishnan, unga payyana patti, what do you think? And he will say, avana romba mosamaana payyan. You put a yellow hat on his head. Ipo sollungo. He say, you enna yellow hat puttitele. Then he has to say something about me. So what are we learning? We're learning that we are capable of thinking under any hat. Just because you don't like a topic doesn't mean you can't think about it. Right? Thinking is different from emotion. All right. Then, next. Sorry, I gave you a tough job.
No, that's okay. The blue hat can facilitate.
Next. That's it. Right? So 6 thinking hats. White hat, information. Yellow hat, benefits. Black hat, problems. Green hat, creativity. Red hat, feelings. And blue hat for? That's it. So practice it. I've been doing this for 25 years. Practice it. And any questions? I think I'm done on time, right? Any questions? Questions?
Before questions, we want to first say hats off. Hats off. Fantastic.
Thank you. So all the best, and I hope you do well. Get in touch. And any help you want by way of whatever you want.